What up, everyone? MattyO here. It's the off season now, and you know what that means. Cycles of rain, and the odds are you're gonna be playing in it. And I'm here to show you the best tips and secrets I got. Let's get it. First procedure in playing in the rain is being prepared. Preparation is key. One of my biggest tips for preparation, something that you wouldn't think of. You got your bag, it's a rainy day, you pack it with towels, you overload the other disc, you ain't got no room. So that's where your backpack comes into play. What this does is makes you load your towels. Remember to plastic bag it too. That's an amateur mistake if you don't plastic over your towels. Gives you the freedom to have extra stuff in there and stay prepared and keep all your stuff dry.
By the way, you can get this bag for $20 as well as other buy one get one free deals and other goodies. Check out the link in the description.
One thing I like to do when I'm playing in the rain is an old secret I learned from Climo. I like to tuck the towel into my waist here, which will always keep half the towel dry. But to use this as a guarding mechanism while I'm on the tee, to be able to line up without having to worry about this raindrops falling on, mainly the thumb, so I can kind of cover it and shield it to line myself up to get ready to hit my throw. One of my other biggest tips too, tip number 3, is how much time I spend on the box. One of my biggest theories is the longer you stand on the tee while it's raining, lining up and trying to do your normal thing, the odds of throwing it down the fairway or going down by how many drops of rain is falling on your frisbee. So the shield's good, but I like to run the fast-paced offense when it's raining. I like to get up there, square myself up, tell myself that this is the driest it's gonna get, go with the flow, go natural and rip it. Because I believe, and I see it all the time, where people sit there on the tee, messing with their disc with their towel, fidgeting around, and then they never can get set because they're not prepared, ready to strike and fire when they're ready, when they step on the box. Tip number 4 in the rain, your feet work. Gotta make sure you can plant and be able to fire without having to slip, because once you slip once, it's in your brain the whole time. So one of my big things is, because you got your backpack full of towels, take out the nastiest towel you got, the kitchen towel, whichever one you don't want, and I like to place it at the front of the box. That way I know that every time I can hit that spot without having to worry to slip. One of the big keys to having the towel on the ground while you're doing it to fully make it successful is to just simplify your throw, because if you're gonna try to, people are like, oh, I can't hit my towel. Well, that's because you're trying too hard. You need a simplified throw, because when you get that smooth, compact throw every time, you're gonna get more consistent results in the rain. While you're slowing down your feet work, I like to use a more straighter to understable plastic. That way I can just be able to throw it and let the disc do most of the work without me having to put all the torque and power to make it fly straight and make it demand a hard shot to stay straight. That's kind of one of my pet peeves in the rain, is throwing overstable plastic. So I call this Belichick disc golf when you're playing in the rain. You're not gonna be able to throw it deep and run all the flashy plays. It's gonna be in the trenches disc golf. One of my big theories is, when you're trying to play Belichick disc golf in the rain, is remember, you're not gonna run away with it. So you're always trying to manage to stay in the game. It's just really just be smart. Put it in the fairway, don't overdo it. Don't throw big edge, sharp, radical frisbees. Keep your feet work simple and sweet. Just basically simplify everything. Tip number 6, I live in Mobile, Alabama, one of the rainiest cities in the United States, so I play in the rain all the time. So my old days, I used to spit shine my putter when I play, which becomes a nuisance when you're out there in the tournament. And it also causes a shine beforehand that once you get past the shine, that super slick becomes amazingly sticky, which is terrible in both ways. So these days, I prefer just to keep it a wet putter. Naturally wet putter is really not that slick as many people think, and the amount of towel work that you have to do to get your putter dry, in my opinion, is not worth it all the time. So one of my tips is, when you're in the backyard, don't dry the putters off, Might want to get off the nasty grease and all the stuff that's on the residue on your putters. I know that stuff's on there, but get that stuff off, dip it in the water hose, and just try to see that, and I guarantee you realize it's not as bad as you think it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope these tips work. Like and subscribe down below. Till the next time, Westside, roll tide. Nope. I had to.